Museum of the Mind, Bibi Herrera. Trigger warning, sexual assault and self-harm. Hello, today I am at the Museum of the Mind, which is part of the South London and Maudsley Hospital. In this clip, I will be talking about the artist Bibi Herrera. Bibi Herrera is from Chile. She was born in 1956 and grew up there. Growing up, she had a happy life with her family and a good education. Everything in her life was going swimmingly until the 11th of September 1973. A military coup occurred which altered the lives of the Chilean people. Bibi was part of the Communist Party, which tried to overthrow the government. Bibi was captured by the army and taken to the famous stadium in Santiago. This is where she was detained. Whilst she was detained, Bibi had a traumatic experience. She was interrogated, assaulted, and raped. A truly traumatic experience. Finally, in 1977, the United Nations intervened and evacuated them. As political refugees, they were permitted to remain in the UK. Bibi was a support worker and then got a job at a printing company. For the next 2 years, Bibi struggled with the language barrier as well as social and cultural shock. She didn't know what to do in this new environment. Due to her trauma, Bibi became extremely depressed and as a result began to seriously self-harm. As time moved on, 1979, Bibi was finally admitted to here at Bethlem Hospital. Bibi had tried to kill herself because she felt her life wasn't worth living. She'd say, "Why am I alive? Why?" Moving up to 1994, Bibi was admitted to Bethlem Hospital again. This time, they tried a completely new approach of treatment, using occupational therapy. One part of this was to get her to create things using ceramics. Because of her self-harming during that time was so severe, Bibi lost use of one arm. This was due to her destroying her nerve endings, which meant she was unable to use her arm. In therapy, Bibi saw another patient, a woman, smoking a cigarette and shaping the clay with her free hand. Bibi thought, if she could do it, I can do it too. Why not? So Bibi started to give it a try. Slowly, over time, she developed her ability to create. She realized that she can do it herself, with just one arm. This was great news. This meant she could develop her own type of pottery, which in turn helped her health improve. Which resulted in Bibi being able to be discharged from Bethlem Hospital and never had to return. Now, I would like to show you some of her work. I think this piece is truly beautiful because as you can see the shape and strong use of colours throughout the vase. Which feels like Bibi has been influenced by Fauvism from how she used all of the bright colours. Also, as you can see, it's made up of many fragments. Building these fragments together is a representation of Bibi's life. Growing up in Chile, life was good, up until she turned 17. Then she was raped and abused many times until finally she was evacuated here to the UK. Now you can see her work on display, which expresses her culture and her history too. Museum of the Mind has other ceramic pieces of hers, one in particular which is my personal favourite. It is a ceramic piece that is shaped like this and has fragments of glass placed throughout it. If you imagine pottery similar to this one here, you can see the outside but cannot see what is happening on the inside. Which is like the mind. You have no idea what is happening in someone's mind as you can't see into it. Whereas the other pottery with the glass fragments allows you to see, a metaphor for Bibi opening up. By her showing my journey, my experience, my life, up until now. You can see that Bibi has become more confident in who she is and able to move on with her life. It's truly beautiful. Please do come and visit the artist's work in person here at the Museum of the Mind. It would be appreciated.